We actually lost to... Here we go. We lost to the Dolphins. You put up 31 points finally, and you give up 37 points to the Dolphins. You hold Seattle and the Patriots. We actually lost to the Dolphins, which will be in the playoffs this year, to 17 points each. You hold the Bills. What was it? 13 points? To the Dolphins. I mean, they just beat Dallas. I'm not saying they're a great team, but they have a way better record than us. I can't believe we just lost to the stinking Dolphins. And then you hold Chicago, sure, fine, 14 points. But you hold these other teams to the Dolphins, to 17 points or fewer. And you give up 37 points to the Dolphins. And then you lose. Like Dallas loses, they're 6-6. Nobody wants to win the NFC East. And everybody's just like, oh, here, let me give it to you. Like nobody wants to win it. No, here, hot potato, let's give the NFC East right back to you, Dallas. We decide we don't feel like beating the Miami Dolphins. This is the third week in a row. How in the world does Miami beat us? A team says, hey, you can't guard trick plays. They're coming, and we're going to score a touchdown on them. That's insane. Like, you see that lineup. That is a ridiculous lineup. Call like a timeout. We're not prepared for it, so they don't do something crazy like have the punter, like a no-look pass, like throw it to the kicker for a touchdown. Ben Simmons and just, bam, right there. Just. Okay, so we start the game that I warned us about. Fitzmagic. Man, this guy threw it for over 400 yards against us last time. This guy has it against us. Whatever team he plays for, 7 different teams. That's wacky in itself. And whoever's playing us just goes ahead and buys his services for a week so he can just rip us. He throws an interception. It's like, wow, this looks like the first play of the game. It's going to be an easier game because we go up. First play of the game, 10-0. It's like, wow, okay, I can actually start relaxing and just having a good time. No, instead, next thing you know, we're losing to the Dolphins. It's 14-13. We're going to be losing to the Dolphins. When we come back, 28-14. And then we're winning. All right, fine. Once again, you start feeling comfortable. We got our crap back together. And then next thing you know, it was like 27-3. Goes on some crazy run and lost to the Dolphins. There's people that actually did well. Miles Sanders, like how in the world, 17 carries, 4.9, 83 yards. Yards per rush. Jay Ajayi. 2 carries. We get Jay Ajayi back for 2 carries. 4.5. 2 carries. Yards per rush. 2 carries, really? That's it? How come you're not rushing the ball more? How do I say it so people can understand? Rush the ball more. Carson Wentz, why in the world are you passing the ball? Rush the ball more. Like just like 46 times when your running backs have 4.5 yards or better per carry. Yeah. When you pass the ball that much, you're actually, it's just killing our chances to win. And our defense, the same corners and secondary that I said was actually doing a lot better. The way to beat our corners is just to play jump ball. Dad against son in the driveway. Like, all you have to do is play jump ball, holding the kid's head down. And even when Jalen Mills is looking to the backfield and knows when the quarterback is throwing the ball in his direction, I'm just gonna be over here doing layups. Still can't guard against it. How does that make any sense? Are our corners way too short? Mark McMillan size. Go across the street, grab like Embiid or something. Put in the tallest guy that you have. Jake Elliott's the only kicker in the league that hasn't missed. Can you jinx us anymore? He's the only kicker that hasn't missed. Not to mention, how do I fully announce the game? How many times do I have to correct an announcer? Do you know where you are and who's playing, who catches the ball? Carson Wentz seems like he had a good game. We don't have people that can track the ball that well, but his deep ball is horrendous. D-Jack is still injured. It's not even close. Because all we do is just, we have chop free agents and draft people that are injured. That's all we do. That hospital's for children here in Philadelphia. So we need adult hospital of Philadelphia. AHOP. We need an adult hospital. That can fix all of our broken players. D-Jack, we need you. There's no other way of saying it. We need you. And what in the world is this? Zach Ertz is dropping passes now? Zach Ertz? Has Zach been hanging out with Nelson Aguilar right in his face? Like Zach Ertz is dropping balls. Can't blame that on Carson Wentz. Bam, right over the middle. That hit him right in his hands and he just drops it. Put it like at the 5 or the 4 yard line. NFCs? No, we don't want it. And then the touchdown that... If he pulls in that touchdown, it's 2 minutes, 36 seconds. How do we lose? Change the dynamic of the game. We still have a timeout, still have a 2-minute warning. Instead, they have corners that can track the ball and knock the ball out of our hands, lose to the Dolphins. Carson, ball security. Like, if the ball comes out of your hand, like, there should be some kind of rule. Like, you should have to walk around Philadelphia with a football and everybody in the city should be trying to knock it out of your hands. Like, you should actually have to do that. Like, that should be, like, part of your remediation program for, like, ball security, because near the end of the game, when we needed it the most, you almost fumbled the ball away again. That would have just drove me even more nuts. To, like, just give it away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now! That should be your theme music right now. What? I'm gonna give it to the other team! Losing to the Dolphins is, like, the worst. If there was one team that we could lose to at the end of this stretch, it would be the Dolphins. Like, I'm like, this is supposed to be our easiest part of the schedule. And right now, you have the Dolphins is kicking us right in the teeth. That just absolutely stinks. Every Eagles fans high-fiving each other and then thanking the Buffalo Bills for beating the Dallas Cowboys, who gives us life. Just can't believe we lost to the Dolphins. So we can go ahead and tie Dallas in the NFC East. That is the worst division in football right now. Nobody has a winning record, and somebody is going to win this division. That stinks. Somebody's going to win this division. Who knows? You never know right now. Washington and the Giants might come back and just take the division. Yeah, it's that bad. And what's up with this Hail Mary? Ding, 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 ding. Can we get a win? Can that ball stay up long enough inside the end zone? Like, at the end of the game, it seems like the double doink has come back to haunt us big time. Sixers versus Raptors and Kawhi. Ding, 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 ding. Ah, we lose! End of the game, ball's going right into the end zone. We have, like, Zach Ertz and Alshon Jeffrey, like, converging on the ball. Like, everybody's hitting it all over the place. Ah, nope. Interception. Game's over. Oh, stinking. I can't even believe it. Hey, Jim Schwartz, sacking Fitzpatrick nonstop. The team transitioned from getting their butts kicked because we have guys coming off the edge. It was working. They adjusted their game plan. You're telling me after the second or third time, scored on you 5 consecutive times, I'm going to stand there with my face that I had when the Lions were 0-16. I want to do something different. And I was a head coach. If I keep doing the same thing, I will achieve a different result. Maybe it will change. No, that's what we call insane. Miami's better than us. It's not the 72 Dolphins. I can't believe the Miami Dolphins of this year. No, the Miami Dolphins of this year is better than my Philadelphia Eagles. It stinks. I have absolutely no confidence that we're going to beat the Giants twice in Washington, let alone beating Dallas here. Where do we go from here? I just want to win. That's all I want. All I want is win, 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 no matter what. Oh, we lost to the Dolphins. We lost to the Dolphins. To the Dolphins! To the stinking Dolphins!